And we are playing Axis and Allies Global 1940 with a tech twist. We each get to choose one side, one per turn, one tech per side per turn, alternating between the two. So I will show you what I've been doing, and I'll show you what he did, nasty Japanese fellow, as I show you the history. He did some. I spread out a destroyer. What's that called? Skirmishers, and he took them all out. And almost flawless again. His luck is holding. Now it really won't show up in these combats because I replicated the battles, so I won't show you. But he was able to successfully do quite a bit, actually. And then I did some stuff. Now I did mostly non-coms and positioning, although I did do an attack here, a strategic bombing raid, an attack there. So, pretty minor stuff you expect. And then a non-com move into a certain sea zone, probably called Tokyo Bay. What? It's always a good moment in the game when you're in Tokyo Bay. So let's see what happens. So he purchased a bomber to. He also purchased a infantry. I forgot. My total didn't total his. So let me add infantry. I think it's no. Actually, I put it in the recap. Oh, how'd this end up here? Oh, this is at the beginning. Sorry. What? Okay, so here we go. And down. Purchased one bomber, and then the bomber. What the heck is the bomber for? Didn't even think about that. He also purchased an infantry and an air base. Okay, so so he goes and he does a bunch of invasions. He invaded Sumatra with 4 infantry, invaded Java with 3 infantry. It's going to lose a lot of transports this time. He thought about killing that sub, but he did not kill the sub. Instead, he killed my destroyer shield and a destroyer, what's it called? A picket line. And then he actually pushes for Szechuan to go to Russia. And he really kind of taps out in Asia. He wins all those battles, and I think has one time where he actually did not just win. I think he lost a sub somewhere. And then I think he lost a sub. I can't remember where. So then he places everything in Palau and an airbase. And then he gathers his forces to Kiangsu, which I think is Shantung, I think. Shanghai? There's the airbase there. The bomber's there. Those fighters are not there. I edit that out. And then this is I did the recap, and this is all what the recap shows. So this is the situation. Let me show it to you. The big screen. Minimize these windows, panels. Okay, so he is hunkered down here, protecting this this thing, which is called something special, a victory city. He gave up this one though, and he is pushing for Russia. The air base, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He already has long-range aircraft, so I guess the air base would be in anticipation of a scramble. I know he has long-range air. I'm just going to check real quick. Edit mode. He put out blockers. I want to do remove tech for the Japanese. Because those Japanese long-range aircraft, there it is. Huh. Okay, he does have it. So this is the first three for scrambling fighters. So anyways, I think he was anticipating a battle, and I'm not going to do that. Kind of avoid big battles. I did attack here, and I did win the battle, but if you looked at the details, I had to roll the dice separately for the sub. And then when the path was clear here in the non-combat move, sorry, getting a little ahead of myself here. Okay, so now we will show you. So this is the Japanese. They have got the money islands. Okay, they have got them. All right, let's show you what the Americans did. Okay, I want to be very clear with this, and I'm going to try. This is for real, so I will try to speak out everything that I see. All right, Schultze, here we go. For purchases, I purchased 1 infantry, 1 carrier, 2 transports, 3 destroyers, and 2 bombers. Okay, 1 infantry, 1 aircraft carrier, 2 transports, 3 destroyers, and 2 bombers. Okay, and here we go. A sub moves, all 4 of the subs that are in the Atlantic move into 92. So there are 4 subs in 92. The planes that were in Gibraltar moved to Morocco to attack, and I load up infantry and artillery, and I attacked Morocco. Also, the fighter that was on in 101 attacks Morocco as well. The bomber, where's the bomber go? I don't know yet. I hope I didn't leave that alone. Okay, and then I do some skirmish battles. I think I don't do that one. Yes, I don't do that one. I just do these 2 right here. I do a bombing raid on from Wake Island to Japan. So let me just, I'm going to go back up. So I believe it ends up being 3 fighters. I believe this one ends up being 3 fighters. Let me just check. It's 1 diver, and then a sub goes off Marianas, and then 2 fighters and a diver and a sub go to 23. 2 fighters, a sub, and a diver go to 23. 3 fighters and a sub go to off Marianas. A bomber flies from East Coast, Eastern United States, all the way to Korea. Okay, and there's a strategic bombing raid in Japan. He rolls a 2, he misses, and I roll 8 damage on the factory. 8 damage there. In Morocco, I score a bombardment hit, and then I score 3 with the fighters, and you score 1 back. You dirty dog. You lose Morocco, I gain $1. My 3 fighters fight, and your 1 sub. So I mistakenly submerged it. I always think subs can't fire, but I did do this later, so I do make up for it. There's the 1 hit from the sub, so I do take out the destroyer, and then the Japanese destroyer misses, and I still, of course, I had 3 fighters. Let me do that right now, actually. I'd never rolled for the 3 fighters. But if you had not submerged, I wouldn't have been able to hit you anyways. No, a sub would be able to hit you, wouldn't it? So that would be 3 dice. But the airplanes can't hit. No, doesn't matter. The airplanes can't hit subs. So I destroyed the destroyer in the first turn, and then I will show you what I did. I I will keep going. I'll show you that I rolled the dice for that. Okay. American roll the dice. Okay. Americans win that one. Recording battle statistics. Oh, I gotta expand this. And I roll, I take 2 artillery from Carolines and move them onto the transport. I take 3 infantry from Carolines, put them on the transport. I move the entire force to the sea zone 6. That's 2 artillery, 1 battleship, 4 carriers, 5 cruisers, 1 destroyer, 2 Anzac fighters, 3 infantry, and 3 transports moved to Sea Zone 6. I put all of the infantry into Korea, the artillery into Korea. I moved the bomber from Japan and the bombing raid that caused 8 damage to Korea. The 2 fighters and 1 tactical from 23 moved to Japan. Let me just shrink this a little bit. Okay, they came from that sea zone right there. Okay, and then the 3 airplanes from the 22 moved to Japan as well to land on the carriers. All the original carrier fighters landed back on the carriers. 6, 5 fighters and 1 diver. 1 infantry moved from central to eastern. 4 mechs moved from western to eastern. 1 armor and 1 infantry from Hawaii move onto the transport, load up, and the transport and the infantry move to the Sea Zone 6 and move on to Korea. 1 destroyer from 25, I believe off of Midway, moves to Sea Zone 6. 1 fighter from Midway flies to Korea. 1 fighter from Morocco goes on to, 2 of them go on to the carrier, and 1 flies across to Gibraltar. I place a carrier, 2 transports, and a destroyer in the East Coast. Place 2 bombers in the West Coast, an infantry in the East Coast, a destroyer in 101 as well. Nope, I decide I'm going to place 2 transports there. Americans collect 72 apparently. Okay, somewhere in there I roll the dice. Tell you what, I'll roll one right now. Yes. Danvers. Okay, so that is that's America. I'll roll the dice right here. This would be for the sub. 1 dice, 6-sided dice. I got a 4. You got a 4. Okay, you didn't get anything earlier, but you just got a 4. New side. Where are we now? And of course, you wouldn't want to fight sub versus sub. Okay, so let me just do a recap. Okay, 2 bombers in West Coast, 2 anti-aircraft, 2 destroyers, 2 infantry, 4 mech, 2 anti-aircraft, 2 transports, 1 destroyer, 1 carrier, 91, 2 fighters, aircraft carrier, destroyer, cruiser, 1 transport, 4 subs, 3. See if I can highlight it. It's almost impossible. Anyways, there's 4 destroyers there, 1 artillery there. Nope, can't do it. All right, nothing up here, I don't think. Okay, let's keep going. All right, nothing there. And now 1 sub in 23, 1 sub in 22. Korea has 1 fighter, 4 infantry, 2 artillery, 1 tank, 2 bombers, and C-Zone 6 is 5 aircraft, 1 diver, 4 transports, 1 battleship, 5 cruisers, 4 aircraft carriers, and 2 destroyers, as well as 2 Anzac fighters. There's 3 destroyers in the Hawaiian Islands, and that is America turn 5. Let me see if we can get in. Oh yeah, we still actually got to shoot the battles. Okay, what did China do? China did not too much. No, they did a ton. What am I talking about? They are free to roam. So, I don't know how this will go. Let's see if I did this, if it does anything. No, it does do something. Oh, cool. I don't even have to list the right side. Okay, so we buy 3. Let me do this. 3 infantry is what we buy. Okay, and now we do the combats. Boom. Yunnan, Hunan, Anhui, Jeol. And then we do move that in the non-com. We decided that we'd place 3 there, plus we did edit it somewhere. We collected 15 IPCs. On that, the recap would be 1 infantry in Jeol, 1 infantry in Anhui, 1 infantry in Hopai. The fighter actually gets moved to Xinjiang, 3 infantry in Xinjiang, 1 infantry in Hunan, 1 infantry in Yunnan. Okay, and that would be China with 15 IPCs. And now, what are the Brits going to do? The Brits. Let's open this up a little bit. Buy an airfield, a destroyer, a fighter, and a mech. An airfield, destroyer, fighter, mech. Here, 1 strategic bomber. All right. And I will fold this back in. Let's see what the Brits do. All right, we do an air attack against 96, 95. Okay, let's speak. Use your words. 3 fighters from Gibraltar go to 95. 1 bomber from London goes to 95. 1 TAC thinks about going to Normandy, doesn't. 1 armor goes onto the boat. 1 infantry goes onto the boat from Gibraltar, an American boat. Everything in Egypt moves up to Alexandria. 3 transports go to 81, but I think about it some more and do something different. 3 fighters and a diver go to Szechuan. 3, let me just check that. 3 fighters, 1 armor, and 4 mech. 1 armor and 4 mech go from Burma to Szechuan. 1 mech goes from Shan State to Szechuan. 2 fighters go from West India to Szechuan. 1 destroyer moves to 42. 1 sub goes to 41. But I undo that, and instead I send 1 destroyer to 43. Maybe not. 36. Maybe not. 42 to 43. I think that's where he ended up. 1 mech goes from Siam, I believe, to Yunnan. Two armor move from India to East Persia. 1 infantry moves from East Persia to Turkmenistan. 1 infantry, 3 artillery move from West India to East Persia. I undid the transports and I send only 2 there. I send 1 to 80 so you can snipe it with your bomber. I mean, so that you have to decide what to do. And this. Okay, and that brings us to the current game. I'm going to pause this for a second to see if Schultz is available. Okay, it's Crack 36 back, and Schultz, he's on the line with me. About to see this big battle, or at least hear the big battle. I am going to attack a transport off Sumatra, taking those two down. And then, so the sub from 39 moved to 41 to take out the transports. And then...
Wait.
Sure.
The sub from 39 to 41. Okay.
Yes, that's right.
Got it.
Yep. The destroyer, by the way, went to off Borneo to convoy.
Awesome. Got it.
Yep. And then here's the Szechuan battle. Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh.
Oh jeez.
Anything good? Bad?
Okay, so I have 12 dice, right?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them are 6s. 2 of them are 5s. I only got 1 hit.
You got 1?
Yes.
What about the counterattack?
I'm waiting.
Oh my.
3 hits for you. You are a bad man.
So 3 mechs.
3 mechs.
Oh my god.
Okay, there you go.
In your favor.
All right, I finished you off here. Nope, I did not finish you off. I got 6 hits on the second time. Mostly 1s, by the way. And then you... Oh, man. So you had 7 dice. You got 5 hits. You got 5 hits.
What?
Yes.
What?
5 out of 7.
So you took out my 6 artillery. I have a tank. And what did I get back?
So you took out 2 mechs, 1 tank, and I'm going to let that be a diver. A diver and 2 fighters.
Survive.
Yep, and I'm going to retreat.
Oh my goodness.
Yep, couldn't make it happen.
That's insane.
Okay.
I mean, I kind of knew you were going to do that.
Yeah.
But it gives you something else to go after. So you're playing. What do you have left? Just a fighter and an attack.
Yeah. So the computer program saved one of the the tank and 3 fighters, but I'm going to replace the tank with a fighter because I want 4 fighters. So they'll land in Yunnan.
All right. So wait. What's left?
4 fighters will be in Yunnan.
Okay, so you're not going to keep the tank?
The tank. Some reason they wanted me to keep the tank, and I didn't want to keep the tank.
Okay, so you have 4 fighters left.
Yep.
Got it.
Dang, dude. What is up with this game?
That's why I asked you, are you going to set your board up?
All right.
Me?
Yeah.
I would have set my board up. I rolled a dice myself.
Oh man. Okay, here we go. Italians, they submerge, and I get you in the first turn. You get 1 of mine. So there we go. A little bit of. You took 1. You took
3 destroyers, and you're losing what?
1 fighter.
1 fighter.
Yep.
Got it. And they land where?
They are gonna land in Malta.
Got it.
The bomber can land in Egypt.
Got it.
All right, and you can see the rest of the stuff when I do my turn. That's all good right there. I think that's it. I think I did my non-coms with it, so that all looks good. I don't think there's anything to report much. I did give you a nice target with a transport. If you want to put your if you want to send your Italian bomber out there.
Where's the transport at?
In 80. I got it there waiting for you to pounce.
Where did other transports go?
They went to 81. 2 of them went to 81. I'm about to drop an airbase there.
Okay,
so.
hold on. So For some reason, I don't have your transport. Oh, they fell off the board.
Ah.
They had to fall off the board.
That's you.
Because you had the 2 that I was going to get if you left them in 80.
Yeah, 3 of them off of Madagascar. They're off of They were off of Madagascar. Yeah, you were going to get 3 of them. I was like, ah.
The 3 that were off of Madagascar.
Yep.
Went to where?
2 of them went to 81, which I now have an air base and a scrambling fighter.
And the other one went to.
And the other one went to 80 for you to pick off if you want to. Because you'll have to land in Italian Somaliland. I wonder what'll happen to that.
Wait a minute. But he couldn't land in Ethiopia?
Yeah, I guess he could if he wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's an air base there now.
Yep.
Air base in Egypt.
Trying to figure out where to put this destroyer.
What about did the convoys do anything to Britain?
Let me find out. I'm sure they're going to do something. Here we go. I'm placing my units, placing my bomber. And here we go. Where does it show? Shows in the history. Turn complete. I'm gonna open up this field right here. It says collected 24 8 Lostic blockades. Ends with $24. Plus I get a $5 bonus. So I lost 8 to blockades.
Hey, yeah. So because I think you said you put a sub in 110 to convoy, but there was no convoy there.
Yeah, it wasn't a convoy.
Okay.
Yep. That's it. So I'll post this, and you can see all of the. C-Zone 6 is a little crowded these days. So that's Tokyo Bay. So non-commed into there. So.
Oh, everything went to 6.
Tokyo Bay.
Okay.
Speaking of convoys. All right. Well, that's Crockett 36 signing out with 27 minutes out.